What is going on, guys? DBG here. Today we are going to be ranking all of the new cards that came out today. Well, all the cards were in packs. Robin's not going to be in there. From worst to best. As is the best pack drop of the year by a country mile. So let's go and rank these without obviously any face cam. So first up, worst of a good bunch at number 15, Charles Oakley. So Oakley's stats are magnificent. Like, he doesn't have really any flaws as far as the card goes. The flaw with Oakley really is that he's just got that slow release. Like, his shooting's fine. It's greenable. Sounds slow. If it was Charles Oakley on normal timing, he'd be fine, but it's Charles Oakley on slow. Like, can't really dribble. That's fine though. He'd be a really good defender. He'd honestly be a really good power forward. He's kind of like a worse version of like a Jeremy Sohan at power forward. He's not unusably bad because he does come with like bully, post spin. He can be effective, but look, he's one of the better cards in the game you can get for 2,500 MT, but that's not saying much. All of these guys are some of the better cards you can get for that price. Then at 14 we got Birdman. Now Birdman is someone that I really like. So Birdman's chick. Like, he's got that Drummond release. He's gonna hit from the corners. Sure, he's not gonna dribble the ball at all, but like, look at his stats. 76 speed, 6'10", really good player build, good rebounding, half rebound chaser, gold anchor, gold brick wall, gold chase, and a gold glove as well. Unfortunately no interceptor, but he's a 70 steal, which isn't bad. 90 block, good interior. Like, if you compare him to like Drummond, he's basically just better Drummond. He's Drummond with plus 60 stats, with plus 7 speed. Sure, he's got worse ball handle. That doesn't really matter too much. Passing accuracy minus 18 is a little bit iffy. But like, he's just a way better Andre Drummond. It's the best way to describe him. And again, 2,000 MT, not too bad. At number 13, we get Terry Rozier. Again, a good card. So Terry Rozier, pro dribble style. Probably the second best dribble style after Michael Jordan. Terry Rozier's release is so good, though the pro leaner is a little bit iffy. Good 3-ball, solid driving dunk actually of 85, and he's got things like fast twitch, giant slayer, pro touch, slithery, so going to the basket he won't be terrible. Really good speed. Defensively he's going to be a bit iffy because he's only 6'1", but he does have a long wingspan. Hot zones everywhere. The guy's barely going to miss. Not the greatest defensive badges. Good enough playmaking, only still quick first step, no clamp breakers, a little bit killer, but a solid budget point guard. Would I use him over Brunson? No. Would I use him over a guy coming up later as budget point guards? No. But he's fine. He's in here at 13. 12, we've got Yao. And you might be like, oh, how is Yao 12? Yao sucks. Yao legitimately sucks. 25 speed. Sure, he gets a half drop stepper. He's 7'6". He doesn't need half drop stepper. Like, in-game, I'm not even joking. He's not going to give you that much more in-game. Not Sapphire Rick Smith might be better than him. He's not going to give you that much more than Emerald Rick Smith. And you can be like, oh, but the badges. Emerald Rick Smith blocks everything. Emerald Rick Smith stops a lot of the basket. They've got similar player builds. Sure, Yao's got 300 better total stats. Yao's significantly better stats-wise. Neither of these guys are going to jump. Neither of these guys are going to move. Neither of these guys are going to shoot. That might have been a bad example to give, but like, he gets eaten alive. He's the only player that might see the floor right now that will get burned for speed by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. I don't think there's been a player in the history of basketball that has been burned for speed by Ilgauskas, but this guy will be. 25 speed, speedball, and acceleration. You can't even use him in clutch time because by the time he gets into the post, it's already 14 seconds. He is a slug. He's a snail. This guy sucks. He's number 12. At number 11, we got Ruben Patterson. So this is a guy I initially thought I was going to have higher on the list. His release is alright. Like Sexton, LeBron, normal dribble style is not great. Not terrible though. Kobe escape. Not a great behind the back. He's got 86 speed, 86 acceleration. All the post scoring badges. Like, he is my budget 2 guy. He's like a budget Alex English. Like, defensively fantastic. The player I would compare most to is Alex English. That is the best player I can compare him to. Because English, shooting wise, they're similar because English has one of the best releases in the game. But if you look at the totality of these cards, there's like plus, other than like Ignis having a much better post game, but you've still got all the badges on Patterson, so he does it really well. They're close in almost everything, except shot 3-point, obviously way better for Patterson, but they're really close in a lot of things. The only issue is that passing vision, so you got to be using Patterson in a situation where he doesn't have the ball in his hands very much. Sorry, is that passing vision? Okay, no, he's fine, sorry. I don't know why I thought I just had a little bit of a brain lapse there. His passing accuracy is fine, passing vision doesn't do anything. His shooting badge, he will hit shots. He does only have the bronze lasers leads badge, but again, a pretty decent player to have in here at number 11. And number 10 is LeBron James Amethyst. It's just his player model. Simply put, it's just his player model. He's a bully. He is going to bully people, and I think he is a super, super effective player. Like, he just plays above his stats. You can play a power forward, you can play him at small forward. He's going to be equally effective at both. I think him in here at 10 is fine. But funnily enough, I've actually got the Diamond LeBron James in at 9. They're the same card. I'm sorry, they're the same card. Like, wow, you get gold, bronze to gold interceptor and 1 extra half patch. Like, your 3-point rate's the same, speed's basically the same, defense basically the same. A little bit higher steal and block. They're the same damn card. You're not going to notice the difference. If we did a blind test, we couldn't see the tiers, you would not be able to tell which LeBron was which. The exact same total badges. A couple of badges get upgraded. One of them is like 60k, or is like 30-40k. The other one's 3k. If you buy this card, you are out of your damn mind. But anyway, yeah. At number 8, we have got Meta World Peace Amethyst. So his best position is shooting guard, which is the only reason he's down this low. He's 6'6" and can't play shooting guard. But as far as budget teams go, he's a must. He is a must. Perfect on defense. Silver clamps, which is like the best version of clamps to get, because you don't get stiff armed. Stiff arm animation doesn't happen with silver. He's got interceptor, menace. He's got gold glove with the Iguodala type steals where he just gets all of them. He can't get anchor, sure. Like, you're not. Anchor really matters if you're playing competitively. If you're playing competitively, you're not going to be using the budget card. But 74 3-ball. The thing with him though is that it's the release. It's this Steph Curry base. With Rudy Gay upper, which is the literal best release in the game. Like, this is the best catch and shoot release in the game, and it's not even close. Not even close. Leaner is a little bit iffy, but off the catch, this guy has the best catch and shoot release in the game, and I think by quite a bit. Like, the Rudy Gay upper is unbelievable. The Steph Curry base, Fultz and Steph are the same thing. Steph Curry base is incredible, and yeah, he is just unbelievably good. He is unbelievably good here at number. He's in here at number 8. At number 7, we got Lance. Now, how I initially had Lance, thought Lance was going to be higher, and then I started off by having Lance lower on this list. He's got jaw dribble style. For me, he just feels clunky. He's got this big ass player build. He's broader than LeBron James for some reason. His release feels really iffy for me. I don't like the Pro 2 leaner. I don't like his upper. Stats wise though, he is magnificent. Badges wise, he is magnificent. This is the guy that I thought was going to be my guy, which is why I'm so disappointed. Because looking at everything he has, he's got like bully, he can shoot, he can handle the ball, his playmaking's good, his stats are fantastic. I thought he was going to be a huge upgrade over Lance Stevenson, but he's just not in my squad. Like, I have him, he was like 25k, he's fine for his price. But like, this was maybe the most disappointing card today, because I expected him to be something spectacular, and he was just another guy. Then Anfernee Simon's in here at number 6. Now this is budget Deros. This guy attacking the basket is so good. He's got the Dame behind the back, which is so effective in this game. Like, it's the best behind the back in my opinion this year. Dame and Steph. Jordan dribble style, bursts really well. His release is fine. Dunks on everybody. Normal leaner. 95 driving dunk with limitless takeoff, all of these badges. His dunking animations are incredible. Defensively, he's fine. Like, half decent interior, half decent perimeter with Pogo chase down out his ankle breaker and pick dodger. He's not going to clamp anybody up, but he'll play the lanes fine with 79 steal. His player build makes him feel a lot bigger than 6'3" because of that 6'9" wingspan. He feels like he's the same player build that he did back when he was... I can't remember if he was 6... I know he was 6'4" in NBA 2K21. I can't remember if before that he came into the game as 6'5". I want to check because I think... Did Anfernee Simons come in? He got drafted in 2019, didn't he? Or did he get drafted in 2018? So he's 2018 draft. So I just want to check in NBA 2K19 where we can check on this right here. Players, all players. 2K AMT Central has not had an update since the first day of NBA 2K22, which is disappointing because 2K AMT Central was the GOAT back in the day. And fun fact, I like grew up playing ball against the guy who set it up. So Anthony Simons, no, he was 6'4" in 2K19. He still has that big ass player build, like, or that lengthy player build. Those arms are long. He'll play lanes, and he's definitely one of the best, definitely the best budget point guard in the game. So he's near number 6. And number 5 is Caruso. Caruso's not as good offensively, but way better defensively. He has the normal leaner on quick. 87 speed is more than good enough. Good driving dunk. Defense. He's like a juiced up version of Marcus Smart. That's the best way I can describe him. He is a juiced up version of Marcus Smart. Like if I was to make my best point guard tier list, he would be... I'm trying to think of what my S tier would be. My S tier would obviously have to be Cade. Would have to be Westbrook. You're putting Wall in there right now. You're maybe putting Rose in there, and you're maybe putting Caruso. Like Caruso's in my main squad. He's a fantastic player. He's in here at 5. He can do everything, and he is a juiced up version. He's a better version of Jason Kidd. That might be a better way to describe him. He's a better version of He's Jason Kidd, but he can dunk. Then number 4, we've got Ron Artest, shooting guard. Ron Artest Amethyst would be like number 5 if he could play shooting guard. Really solid speed and acceleration. It's just the release, man. It's the jump shot. He dunks really well. His defense is fantastic. He is ultimate cone. He is ultimate cone. Like, are you getting better for the pink diamond? Sure, but is this card good? If you can't afford the pink diamond, I think every single person should have a Ron Artest in their team. And at like 15k, I think everyone can afford this Ron Artest. I think this should be the most common player we see in my team because he's the best damn 2. He's the best 2 guard I have right now. He's elite. He's absolutely elite. And then at number 3, we've got Ron Artest Pink Diamond. There is a gap. There's a big gap, by the way, between Ron Artest Diamond and Ron Artest Pink Diamond. The only problem is that you get half clamps, and you would silver clamps is better than half clamps. Like that's the problem this year is the silver clamps is better than half clamps. So like this Ron Artest, because the other one doesn't even have 86 ball handle. This Ron Artest is way better at creating his own shot. He's way better at a lot of things. He's going to be a better dunker. But defensively, give me the other Artest over him. Give me this Artest over him on defense. And you might call me crazy, but I've used both of these Artests, and this Artest is so much better in offense that I have to put him ahead. But the half clamp stiff arm issue is a problem. The half clamp players with half clamps get stiff armed. You can't. It's tough to use someone with half clamps on ball in this game. Like guys like Jimmy are fine, but still, they do get hit with bad animations. And I think the silver clamps guys. The reason why I use Alex English as my lock, I prefer using this Ron Artest as my lock to anyone else right now. But still, he's so much better in offense. He's got to be there. And number 2, we got LeBron. LeBron, you could make an argument that these are the 2 top players in the game. Huff bully, 94 speed, 94 acceleration, a chick release. Isn't going to run too fast with the ball. He's just going to be a god tier cone, by the way. In terms of like having the ball in his hand, he's not going to do much. He's going to be one of the best on-ball defenders in the game. He's going to be one of the wing defenders in the game. He's going to be a bully at small forward with that with those badges. He can post up. He's like a juiced up version of Larry Johnson. Maybe the best card in the game. The only problem is that the best point guard by a significant amount is John Wall. And John Wall also may be the best card in the game. John Wall's release is one of the best in the game, and it's on quick. Like, you look at other guys with John Wall base, you look at Dr. J, you look at James Worthy, 2 guys known as having 2 of the best release in all of my team. He's got that release, but it's on quick. He's a pro dribble style, which maybe isn't the best, but he's got a goal bully, which is the thing that separates Westbrook from a lot of from Derrick Rose. But he gets that. He also gets like acrobat, fast twitch, fearless finisher, 97 speed. He gets half clamp breaker, half lower general. Sure, he only gets goal quick first step, but that's fine. Defensively, he's gonna be fantastic. He's got interceptor. He's got unbelievable defense stats, and he doesn't have like 50 interior like a Westbrook either. 95 driving dunk, 86 3 ball. One of the best shooting point guards in the game. This is the best point guard in the game by a country mile. Like, forget Cade. He's like, as much as I would love to say it's Cade or Livingston, it's Wall by a lot. So 15 Oakley, 14 Birdman, 13 Terry Rozier, 12 Yao Ming, 11 Ruben Patterson, 10 LeBron James, 9 LeBron James, 8 Metta World Peace, 7 Lance, 6 Simons, 5 Caruso, 4 Artest, 3 Artest, 2 LeBron Pink Diamond, and number 1 John Wall. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.